2025. Somebody said, would you ever make an OnlyFans? Yeah, I'm not stopping. That's the, y'all, my least favorite trip. That's the whole point. I'm not living my life out of fear. Alright, so what happened to him? Expect a rebrand.
Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it?
I needed that. Whew. What's up, YouTube? It's Mícah Leia and welcome back to my channel. It's really been so long since I sat down and actually talked to you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I just needed a break from editing YouTube videos. They overwhelm me. I get anxious. But anyways, I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be talking to y'all, okay? This is a very, 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 very long-awaited video. Before we get started, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you're new here. If you're not already, baby, welcome back. Did y'all miss me? All right, let me stop being cringy. We about to get into the nitty-gritty. Y'all, one thing about y'all, when I give y'all permission to be messy, y'all are gonna take that and run with it. But it's all right, because I'm gonna spill the tea. So yeah, today we're doing a little life update slash girl talk. Like, I literally posted my birthday vlog, Bali vlog, and then I have not posted since. There's a reason for that, and since we're getting into the video, let's just get into the reasoning. One, that birthday vlog and Bali vlog each took me so long to edit. I don't even know how long. I feel like I've been posting like longer vlogs lately this year, and y'all, it's just a lot with editing hour-long vlogs. Because if y'all watch any of my vlogs, I be putting time into my videos, y'all. If I was one of those YouTubers that just posted random bullshit, oh baby, y'all would get content from me damn near every day, every other day, a few times a week. Not to say that I have the most intricate edits, but I don't just put random clips together and post. Like, there's music, I cut out all the blank pause. So my videos, it be starting out at like 3 hours, and I get it down to an hour. But anyways, I just wanted to clarify that that's just a lot. I feel like I was so unrealistic with myself trying to post three times a week. It's just unrealistic because I'm also trying to be consistent on Instagram as well, posting reels every single day, posting something every single day. So it's just like balancing all of this and like working. It's a lot, y'all. Okay, hold on. Because now I'm all over the place. We done got into a lot. Yeah, so I'm gonna aim to post at least once a week. If I try to say 2 videos a week, realistically, I'm not there yet. My life right now, I am so busy, and editing YouTube videos are just not a fast thing that I can just snap my fingers and do, you know? Editing a reel, okay, like even that's not that, whatever. But this break that I just took though, what was it, like 2 months? Needed it, appreciated it, took it for what it was. I'm ready to start posting again. We hopefully we could do once a week, okay? If you want more content from me, y'all, just follow me on Instagram. I'm posting damn near every single day. I want some daily doses of Mícah. Like, I am starting to work. Like, I do have a job. I do so much right now that it's like, bro, my time is just. But yeah, I just wanted to be very transparent, start the video off, do my best with giving y'all as much content as I can, okay? Because as much as y'all want to see content is the same amount that I want to push content out. The reason why I haven't uploaded in the past 2 months, y'all, I lost my SD card with all of my footage. All of my footage from like my weekly vlogs, my Cancun vlog, all of that footage is on an SD card that I do not have. But I am in the works of getting that back. I'm not sure exactly when I'll get it back, waiting for them to ship it. I don't know if I have to go up and get it. But that's kind of the reason why I wasn't uploading on YouTube. Every video that I was planning to post, all my footage was on that SD card and didn't have it. So I still don't have it. Still waiting for it, but you know, I ordered a new SD card. I have mad SD cards, but they're all full. I ordered a brand new SD card. No more excuses. We're gonna start fresh, and whenever I get that other SD card is when I will upload those vlogs. But until then, here's the new content, okay? I really wanted to wait to upload those videos first before I start uploading new content, because it didn't make sense to like post new content and then like go back and post old content. Y'all gonna be like, what? It wasn't like I took an intentional break. It was not intentional at all. Like, I wanted to post. Like, I've been editing every single day, y'all. Literally, follow me on Instagram if you don't already at Mícah.Leia. My TikTok is Mícah.Leia3. Yeah, make sure y'all follow me. But yeah, I just didn't have my SD card to edit the footage that I wanted or needed. So here we are with a cute little life update slash girl talk. I asked you guys on Instagram that I'm doing a little girl talk life update and ask me questions that you guys have, and yes, I'm giving y'all permission to be messy. So y'all asked me mad questions. I have all the questions here. Glad that we got that intro out the way. It was just quick little disclaimer, y'all. First question is, what keeps you motivated for the gym? So y'all, I've been very consistent in the gym. I feel like I never post anything on YouTube or anything, no content around the gym, and a part of that was because like I was just like not confident in my workout routine routine and just being in the gym, that was an environment that gave me a lot of anxiety. It was just overstimulating and I just was never confident enough to actually film in the gym. But baby, we got the routine down pat, okay? I mean, I'm still like learning stuff, but the gym, I feel a lot more comfortable in the gym. Like I can actually film a video in the gym now. So if you guys want like a gym routine, like my weekly gym routine, I might do that. So I didn't even answer the question. Shorty actually what keeps me motivated. Honestly, the results. That's the y'all, when I started going to the gym like 2 years ago, I was going to the gym, but I wasn't really seeing results. It was like, okay, I guess I'm doing something, but like it was more so just the feeling of like being productive. But after I was not seeing results, I kept stopping. Started again, stop, started again, stop. Just like, all right, this is not working fast enough. Once I started seeing results, y'all, I was like, oh yeah, this is just the beginning. Now that I'm seeing results, now I have like a more clear idea of what I'm doing and where I want to go, the body that I envision myself in and all of that. So it's like, yeah, and every single day I'm getting closer and closer to my goal, the progress, like every time I just look in the mirror and just see the progress, I'll be like, that's the motivation. Because if I stop, baby, you lose all your gains. The glutes gone, the abs gone, and that's what's giving me the confidence. Like, yes, body is tea right now. Like, I need to keep it up. I like the confidence. I feel like that's the motivation. This is just the beginning. Hold on. Wait till I get my diet down packed. Like, I definitely toned down a lot in my diet because, y'all, I'm gonna add a picture of how I used to look. And I feel like people be like, Mícah, like, what was your goal? Lose weight, da da da. Like, bro, everybody has their own goals. So like, just cause you're bigger than I am, doesn't mean that I can't want to lose weight too. I don't know, that just be like irritating me when people be like, girl, what? Like your body, we all have different goals, okay? Everybody wants to see themselves at their best self. This was my body, what was it, 2023? Summer 2023, when I tell y'all I was drinking, partying, going on vacation, back to back to back, all-inclusive food, alcohol. Yo, my daily habits, it was just not, like I gained a lot of weight. That was actually the heaviest I've ever been, and now I'm at a picture of me now. That's the motivation right there. That is a motivation. Like I would never want to go back to how I used to look. Once I started taking care of my health and just like actually giving a fuck, like it was like, how could I ever not care again? I would just be letting myself go. I don't want to do that. Like maybe if something drastic happens in my life, maybe for a short temporary time, okay, but like now that I see what the gym can really do, yeah, I'm not stopping. I have a goal, baby. I want to start doing Pilates because, little tip, FYI, the girlies are all obsessed with Pilates and I get it, even though, you know, I've been doing Pilates. Like, Pilates will not grow your you will not get a fat ass from Pilates. Like, I don't understand why people literally like, nah, I don't want to go to the gym. I'd rather do Pilates. And their goal is to get a fat ass and thick thighs. Like, Pilates is to tone and like chisel your body, to define your body, define your muscles. That's why I really want to do Pilates, because the top half of my body, Pilates. The bottom half of my body, I want a gym bod, you know? Yeah, y'all, Pilates, you're not gonna grow big muscles. Like, you need to do progressive overload, which is heavy weights. That's not Pilates. So yeah, I just went into a whole tangent about working out. That's what keeps me motivated, okay? That's what keeps me motivated. Somebody said, would you ever make an OnlyFans? I personally wouldn't, only because like I care too much about how I'm perceived and because of like the connotation around OnlyFans. But like, I see why people do it. I don't see me in this lifetime ever making an OnlyFans. Nah, I'm good. Like, I want to have kids. I don't want like... But I would never knock nobody's hustle. Like, if you make OnlyFans, I mean, we're not even gonna get into that. The answer is no. I would never make OnlyFans, no. Somebody asked, do you plan on using your degree? I actually love this question because I feel like I always was like, if I need to, I guess I would, but I never really like planned on it. But now, and I don't want to say this because it's like, it's just a thought, I might want to go back to school.
What?
Might. It's a huge maybe because I really don't want to take out any more student loans and I don't want to do something that I know I'm not gonna really like use, you know? I would never regret going to college. Like, my bachelor's degree, I would never regret it. Even if I never used it a day in my life, I would never ever 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 regret it. But like, I don't know if I would go back to school if I don't have to. But then again, I don't know. In terms of like degrees and education and schools, it's a big question mark for me right now. That's why, like, y'all see, I'm like, I don't know. So I'm not gonna say no because I'm not against it. Like, I'm actually not against it. For so long, I feel like I was like trying to confine myself into a box where it's like, it's only content or you can work. Like, you can't do both. Girl, you literally can do both if you wanted to. I don't know if I want to though. That's the thing. I just like the feeling of like getting a higher education. Like I actually like school. I actually like learning. I like educating myself. I like being educated. So that's more so the part of like, I would want to go back to school to like just get a higher education. Like I don't know if I want to stop at bachelor's. I just don't know when. I don't know if I'm gonna use it. I don't know if I would just do it for fun. It's a lot of stuff up in the air. Stuff that I don't want to speak about for real. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I'm not against anything with degrees, y'all. Like I love having a degree and I might want to get my master's. Like we'll see. But if the time does come, if and when the time does come, you guys will probably know or not. I don't know. I just feel like it would be such a boss bitch move to just pop out with a master's one day and be like, yeah, I graduated. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, what? This bitch was in school? Like, if that's what God wants for me, I'll take it. I'm following God. I'm like, God, what do you want me to do? Okay, y'all, a lot of people are asking about like travel tips, just mad advice about traveling and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, the amount of questions, I know so many things and I have like so many resources that like I would just love to give to y'all, and I kind of thinking of making a little like ebook for anybody that wants any type of tips on how I travel so often. Where do I book my flights? Where do I book my resorts? How much do I pay? And just all the knowledge that I have from traveling to all these different countries. The amount of questions that I get on a day-to-day basis, y'all, about traveling, and I'm sitting there typing the same paragraphs over and over to so many different people. Like I'm about to just make a little ebook. I want to put y'all on game. But yeah, the travel tips and all of that, stay tuned. This person said favorite trip I've ever been on. That's so hard because all the trips that I've been on all have different types of vibes, you know? Bali was the furthest I've ever been, so that was like a whole different part of the world that I was like, whoa, like Bali is in my top 5. Y'all, Bali was different. I don't know, like it healed me in a way. I don't know if I would say that's my favorite because I can't compare. I don't know, it's really hard to tell, but I feel like Dubai gave like the most like luxurious, obviously, duh. Hawaii was the prettiest. I really don't know. I can't even tell you what was my favorite trip. I don't really have one. I've been to Europe twice and those definitely weren't in the faves. Jamaica was lit. Cancun will always be Cancun. Like my least favorite trip though, Colombia. I'm good off of Cartagena. I don't want to go back. Like y'all got that. Cartagena was overrated. I rate that trip like a 6 out of 10. And all my other trips like were never that bad. Somebody said, what new plans do you have for the rest of the year? Not trying to block my blessings. We will see. But what I will say something about this year, 2025 is really doing the damn thing. When I say like the year of transition, I've never been transformed that quickly, well this quickly in the year like 2025. This is June. Y'all, it's only 5.5 months into the year. This is the 6th month, the end of the 2nd quarter. And when I say this year has really just like changed my perspective on life already. And it's crazy because I knew that's what this year was gonna do. I didn't know it was gonna do it in the way that it did, but I had a feeling of 2025 just being like a very transitional year for me. Like I'm going from being one way to and then stepping into 2026 was just gonna be very different from how I'm walking into 2025. That's what I felt from the end of 2024. I felt like 2025 was just gonna be very transitional, and baby, God has proven that every single day. I don't even want to get too much into that because I don't really like talking about stuff that's not like done yet. I hate talking about stuff that's in the works on like public platforms, so I'm not gonna tell you guys anything yet. But like 2025, man, I'm grateful. You know how people be like, oh, 2024 is about to be my year, 2025 is my year, da-da-da. I never felt that way about 2025. Like maybe in a few years, like I'm gonna feel like that 2026, 2027, like no, 2027 is my year. 2025, I didn't feel like, no, this is my year. I felt more so like this is the year that's transforming me into the upcoming years for those years to be my years. You know, I don't know, like 2025, I felt it in my soul that it was just gonna be a huge transition for me, and is, but in a good way, like in a great way, like, and I'm in such a like grateful way, like, oh, thank you, God. The next question, the highly awaited question that everybody has been asking: who is this guy?
Who are you with? You're in a relationship. Like, who's your boyfriend?
Yes, I have a boyfriend, y'all. If you've been here for a minute, let's just take a second. If you've been here for a minute, because it's just a different type of, you know, if you're new here, hey. But like, I didn't publicly like announce anything or just like, you know, I didn't do any of that because I've just been like scarred and literally have PTSD from going public with my relationships, and I just like, what rather not. So this relationship, I like went about it very differently than I've ever done. Not posted, not really said anything, kept it very just private because it's just so embarrassing to keep going through different relationships and breaking up. It's different for me. Okay, I could go through a failed relationship, I could go through a breakup behind closed doors, but it's like when I put it out there and the whole world could see the amount of breakups that I've been through, and I just be trying to avoid that. But like, I don't know, I took the time that I needed to take. If you knew, you knew. If you know, you know. I just didn't want to make it public. Social media don't need to know every single thing until I'm ready to make it known, you know? But it's like, I'm not living my life out of fear. Y'all know I'm a lover girl. I want to post my man. I want to incorporate and just do content with him. I want to do all of that. Like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I have started posting my boyfriend. Obviously, if you guys watch like my Bali vlog, that's who I went to Bali with. I haven't broadcasted anything, but now it's public knowledge. I have a boyfriend. Even me saying like I want to do content with him, that's more so just like me wanting to do like videos here and there. I don't want to do no couples channel. That's not really the plan, you know. It's more so just like he's a part of my life, so I kind of want to share that with y'all. Yeah, but I do want to do a boyfriend tag or like a Q&A or something with him. Like, I don't know, like I want you guys to meet him. We'll see. We've talked about like videos on my channel and stuff, but like we never really like did anything, so we'll see what the future holds. I don't know. That's not really like my focus on making couples content. If you guys want that, I don't know. I don't know. I already know you guys are mad nosy. Like, this was bound to y'all was bound to question me, and I'm not mad at it, you know. I get it. Like, I be investing into content creators' lives too. I be like, alright, so what happened to him? Like I get it, y'all. I get it. But like, also being on the other side, I also get why they don't share certain things, because it's just like, do I have to? Like, I'm trying to be more like transparent and open with social media. There's like this stigma about me, and I hear it from a lot of people that I know. The way they view me is just like not who I am. It's just so crazy. Even like close associates, just like, really? Like, you get that vibe from me? I don't know, like I get it, but it's like that's just so not me. People look at like my social media and be like, oh, who's this girl? She's so bougie, glitz and glam and da-da-da. Well, it's like, yes, but like, I feel like I show my personality on YouTube. Maybe not Instagram, but like, I feel like I show my personality on YouTube. I don't know. I'm just trying to be more open and transparent with you guys. I want you guys to actually see like who I am. There's a lot of things that people overlook. Like, people just see the way I guess I put myself out to be. I don't know. We're not even gonna get into that, but more of the story, I just want to be very transparent and just like connect with y'all on a different level. I just want to build a sense of community and closeness. That's pretty much all the questions that you guys ask. All the other questions are like very repetitive. People are asking a lot of stuff about my career, but that's also something that I'm personally like figuring out right now, because you guys only see the content that I post, but you guys do not see anything that happens behind closed doors. I don't know what it is, but it's like I don't like putting stuff out until it's like set, you know? So there's a lot of different things going on behind closed doors. For so long, I feel like I put myself into a box where it was like I can only do one. Like, if I'm gonna be a model, I can only do modeling. If I'm gonna do content, I can only be an influencer. If I'm gonna use my degrees, I can only go corporate. Who say I can't do it all? Who say I can't have a 9 to 5, do content, and then model on the weekend? Like, who say I can't do that? Who say I can't do digital marketing and investing into stocks and buying different metals? And who said I can't do that? I feel like for a long time I only wanted to do content, and within the last few months was like a realization where I want to do so much more than just social media. Like, I can use social media, use it to my advantage in any aspect, but I don't really want to speak about career wise, because I feel like people just love to like, what's she up to, what's her salary, where she's about to go to school. It's always like, people are always just constantly like, and also like the time that you do it as well. Like, people are like in a rush to get to the finish line, and it's like, y'all, the journey is the part of life that is like the main thing. That's the whole point. The whole point is the journey, bro. If you ask any bro, Lotto just did an interview where she was saying the journey is like the, you know.
What does it feel like to be able to buy almost anything you want?
It's kind of boring. I was a millionaire at 21. The average person don't have a lot of money. I think we chase it like, okay, I gotta get this money. Then when you get the money, it's like, damn, now what? You know?
Maybe if you would have came into that first million later in your life, you'd have a different appreciation.
Yeah.
Because most people don't touch $1 million at 21.
Right. I mean, obviously it has its pros, but I don't know if it's the best thing for a 21-year-old to be seeing that much money that fast. Like, it kind of takes away life's experiences, like the come up, you know what I'm saying?
When you skip the journey, you just automatically successful. It's like, all right, like, the journey is what makes the, I don't really want to sit here and preach about that because like, if you know, you know. A lot of y'all asking about like friendships. I don't know, y'all. I feel like 2025, God really like stripped me of everything that was comfortable. My interests have changed so much that I like stopped putting myself in certain environments where I would normally interact with the type of crowds that I did. So now I'm more so figuring out the bridge between what I used to surround myself with and where I want to be. Because right now I'm pouring into me. It's more so all about me in this season, and it's just a lot with like friendships that it's like, that's not my focus right now. My season is to worry about Mícah, what Mícah got going on. It's all about me right now. So that's my truth. It's my journey. Okay. I feel like with all of that being said, like I feel like I'm stepping into like, or like unlocking a new character in my life. Like I feel like I've just matured dramatically and so drastically within this year, the past few months. So with that maturity and just with that comes like a need of a rebrand. You know, I'm no longer like a college girly that like a lot of people known me to be. You know, a lot of people do not know me after college. The way I talk, the people I surround myself with, my interests, everything about me has changed. So I feel like in terms of my social media presence, expect a rebrand. The type of content that I even want to make is starting to change. I don't want to even do the same type of things that I used to. So that's pretty much all I'm gonna say in terms of like social media. But y'all, I am gonna be doing things that I learned in my early 20s because I'm 24 now, y'all. Like this is my first year in my mid 20s. 24 is no longer early 20s. 20 to 23, that's early 20s. Like I literally entered a new era and I feel it. Like I literally feel the frontal lobe develop. My camera definitely just died. I think I was saying something about like frontal lobe developing. Moral of the story, y'all, I feel like so far this year has been very self-aware journey. I want to say. I forgot my whole train of thought, but y'all, I've been just like locking in on myself. Literally this season right now is all about self-reflection and working on myself. Just trying to be the best me that I can possibly be. I'm in therapy. Like I just want to fix all of my flaws. But this is also something that I've always wanted for myself, like to be this hyper aware and this reflection. It's just all of this. Thank you, God, that I'm finally cracking down on the nitty gritty. Yes. And I feel like I've always done that, but not to this extent. You know, I've healed, I've done this, this year, it's just different. I literally totally forgot what I was saying. Oh, I think I said it was gonna be like things that I learned in my early 20s. But expect that video to come out very soon. Yeah, we need to get into that. Yeah, I literally see when I watch my old videos, my old girl talks, like my old vlogs, I look at me and I just be like, yo, the growth. Like that's one thing that I do love about social media, that I can always go back and just see any point in my life and just where I was at and just reflect like how far I've come. Wow, like, okay, 2025, I'm jacking. I was gonna get into like other girl talks, but I fake kinda, this video is already mad long. I fake kinda wanna save that for like specifically just a girl talk because I feel like I'm just talking about like my life update. I didn't want that to be the case. I just needed you guys to know where I'm at mentally without saying too much. I feel like I be giving y'all too much before I should. I wanna share everything with y'all, but it's like the timing of when I do, like not yet. So I'm really trying to work on that like discernment. Not yet, like you can hold off on that for a second. So if y'all feel like I didn't like share enough, I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but I don't know. I feel like I pretty much touched base on everything. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. But if you guys like my girl talks and want more, please let me know and comment down below the topics of like the girl talks you guys want me to do, so I can get a sense of like, what are we feeling? What's the vibes giving? Like, is it giving like friendships, relationships, figuring life out, finances? What is it giving? Self-worth, confidence, like what are we? But yeah, so if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please leave a comment down below. And if you don't already, make sure you have your post notifications on, okay? Now that the videos are gonna be rolling, I need you guys to tune in, okay? Don't ever miss a video when I post. I hope y'all like this video, okay? I'll see y'all in my next video.
When I'm walking by, I know the truth is he wanna